Thank you. God bless you.
Amen.
So I'm going to make you a co-host.
All right.
Thank you very much. God bless you. You are one of the co-hosts now so that we can have a great meeting. All right. So it is very, very imperative, okay, that we plan our retirement early enough. I was told that most of us here are trying to get to do something about where we are going. Of course, we know where we are coming from and we know where we are right now, but we want to be more definite about where we are going. I had an early retirement a couple of years back. It was early because I had planned even before joining the federal government of Nigeria as a NAFDAC staff then. Before joining at all, immediately after service, I already knew what I wanted to do. I'd already known like how many years I would like to work for anyone, and then so that I can retire into businesses of my own, since I don't want to be too tired before doing my own thing. So I had an early retirement from NAFDAC a couple of years back in 1990. 94 or thereabout. Okay, 94. Yeah. And before then, just as we all are trying to do now, before then, I had already started at least two businesses before I left them so that I could use these two businesses as a starting point for what I want to do in life. So it's great that we are all here tonight, even though we are still in service or we are still working somewhere so that we can learn other beautiful things that we can do. So, and then unfortunately, the country is kind of low, economically speaking, now. But then that's not a problem at all for those who truly want to do what they want to do. You know, those who are serious about what they want to do will not have any problem at all. So right now, we want to look at how we can start and run profitable businesses. Profitable businesses. Profitable businesses, even in this Nigerian economy. All right. So, like, what should be our goals when we want to start anything? What should be our goals really? What should we be looking at? We have to start eyeing the end right from the beginning, and like everything I'm telling you, most of them are from my experience. And by the way, my name is Ola Oshibikon. Okay, I'm the group managing director at Copsol Group. Copsol Group is the group of five, it used to be seven, but we've cut it down to seven small businesses now so that we can be able to manage them properly. And I'm also the founder of Flourish Online A to Z.com. Flourish Online A to Z deals with credible online businesses. Please double underline credible. We look at credible businesses online and we let people know that it's not everything that is online that is fake. Because truly, with what we have right now, if your businesses are not even online, you will soon be out of business. So definitely, online businesses are great. They are very low hanging fruits for us if we really want to do businesses. They are businesses that give us residual incomes easily. But whatever business we even want to start at all, whether online, whether real time, whatever business we want to start at all, we must start by eyeing the end right from the beginning. Essentially, this is actually what goal setting is all about. That, okay, I want to start this business. What do I even need? What do I want to get from what I want to do? Okay, so knowing how to become a millionaire should be the ultimate goal for any business owner. You need to first know, how can I become um, a business, how can I become a billionaire or a millionaire as a business person? That should be the first thing that should come to our mind. The least of it is million. You can be thinking of billion. Honestly speaking, when I get on the calls, those who know me, they call me billionaire. Okay. It's not that I have the billions already, but I'm working towards billions. So we should aspire high. There isn't anything wrong in dreaming big, even though we are women, even we are men, whatever, you know, we should aspire to be high up there. And then you believe in your abilities, believe in yourself, know who you are. Is very, very essential. We are planning towards our retirement. We are trying to have many sources of income and all of that. But the very first place it starts is that we must know who we are and then believe in ourselves that we can make it, that we can do it, that we are unstoppable. Nothing is going to stop us. Once you have that mindset, then you have a very clear goal. You know, you have a very, very clear goal. You know exactly what you want. So even if you now meet all sort of impediments on the way, you are not really going to be so bothered because you have your goals, you have your mind on it. So make sure that your goals are very specific. They must be specific. They must be measurable. They must be achievable. They must be relevant, time-bound, ethical, and recorded. Very ethical. It's not the one that you just want to go and do MMM, I be what they call them, just because you need money. No, that's not what we are talking about. Because at the end of the day, we are also still going back to God. We are still going to ask God to bless it. God is not going to bless any rubbish business. So we must make sure that we have goals that are smarter, that is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound. We must put time that, okay, maybe before I leave service in 2 years, in 1 year, in 10 years, I want to make 100 million naira. Oh, I want to make 10 million naira, you know, things like that. But you just have to be specific about what you want, and you have to, whatever you want has to be measurable. And you must make sure that it is achievable so that you won't just be chasing shadows. Then you must manage your resources wisely and use financial tools for your budgeting. Make sure that you budget whatever business you are doing, either online or real time. You must make sure that you have your financials properly tabled out. And you must surround yourself with successful people. Don't surround, even if they are near you, those ones that are always pulling people down, those ones that will tell you that you can't make it, those ones that will always be like, what do you think you can do? Especially women, you know, they have men talking down on them. Don't take that. Just make sure that you surround yourself with successful people, you know, people that you can really look up to, people who have been where you were and they are ready to help you to where they now are. Okay? Make sure you surround yourself with successful people. And then you must develop a millionaire mindset. Okay? To become a millionaire, you need to develop millionaire mindset. This means adopting the right attitude towards money. It's not about just having money for the sake of it. There must be a reason why you want your money, why you need the money. And this attitude, success, failure, towards success, failure, or money, must be all the time within us. We need to be very confident, optimistic, and persistent. We must be persistent. We must, because remember, once you set a goal, you already know where you are going. So definitely nobody can just say, oh yeah, you know you are going to Yaba, and then somebody is saying, let's go to Ikorodu. You won't follow that person because already you have set your mind on going to Yaba and you have a specific thing you want to go and do in Yaba. But if you don't have a goal, you just be following everywhere, anybody. You know, when they say come here, you go there. When they say, so you must have your goal and then very confident of what you are doing, of yourself, and of the God you serve. Be very optimistic and persistent. Okay? Don't be afraid to take calculated risk. And failure is also part of success. Failure is actually part of success. It's a stepping stone to anybody that is running away from failure is not likely to be successful in life. Take calculated risk and make sure that you use your failure as a learning opportunity. Before we all got to wherever we are right now, we must have failed a couple of times in so many things, but that's not the end of the world. You just pick yourself up and move again. So a millionaire mindset is not just about making money, but also living a fulfilling life, being confident, making sure that you are persistent, you have your goal and stuff like that. So maybe what will be going on in our minds right now is, how can I become a success from nothing, or next to nothing? Because some of us right now, we are like in ground zero, some in ground one, and then we are saying success, millionaire, billionaire. Then maybe what will be going on in our minds will be, how can I become a success from nothing? You can still build profitable businesses even from zero. And we are going to look at some businesses you can build from level 0 to 9, hopefully, if time permits us. So the next slide, we shall be discussing some indices of businesses that will thrive. Because before you build any business at all, you need to look at you need to know exactly what you are looking for in that business. You need to know what you must make of the business before it can thrive. Selling water can thrive in some places. It may not in certain places. It may thrive in the hands of some people. It may not in the hands of others. So there must be adaptability. There must be innovation, strong leadership, you must be customer focused, and there must be efficient operations. There must be resilience. We've talked about that in so many ways. And social responsibility. Wherever you are running your businesses, you must be useful there. God sees everything. So as you are being responsible for his people, he's able to bless you as well. There, you must be present digitally. Like I said, in person, if your businesses are not online, you will soon be out of business, So we must be digitally competent. Then we must be able to manage talent. Our staff, most of the time, our talents, we must be able to manage them. Then financial management, market demand, marketing and promotion, you must put your businesses in places. That's why we keep saying online, online, online. You may do your normal marketing, but the online presence right now, because everybody is online and everything is online, you must be able to take customer feedback, and you must be compliant. You must have regulatory compliance, okay? You must have regulatory compliance if you want to thrive in business. Somebody is saying slide is not showing. Slide is showing. Maybe you have, because I actually have another device put on beside me, and I can see everything and I can still hear myself. So please, if you have any issue, just check your own devices. It's not from here, please. The slide is showing. The slide is showing here. Okay, if you are not hearing, it must be from your own audio. Please check properly. All right. So you must be compliant. Like if you want to do business in Nigeria, you must register the business. Okay, you must register the business. That's even the least you can do. And whatever business you want to go into, please put this one down because it's very, very important. This business must have value. It must have frequency. That is, there are things that people can use frequently. There must be volume. That is, a lot of people must need these things that you want to sell or to do. Whatever business you are in, if it's not something, you cannot decide to go and sell eyes in a cold region, you should know that nobody will probably buy from you. So you need to be sure that there are things that people will need and that it has volume, it has value. These are things we should consider when we are looking for businesses to join. All right. So right now, when we look at all these things that we are talking about, that these are the things that we should have, many people may not be able to have this. Many people may not be even built for businesses at all. But these days, these days, these days, there are lots of people that have already done all the things that we are saying must be done. All of these things, they have everything in place. They have the staff, they have the office, they've done everything, they've done the homework. All they are looking for is for people to connect with them. And we're going to look at this again tonight as well. They are just looking for people to connect with them. They even have the businesses registered. They only want you to help them to make this business to have volume. So a newbie in business can achieve all of this by collaboration. And this is what we call business connectivity. And it is the new normal. So if you want to learn, you want to get things done fast, you want to connect, you have to connect with people. And you have to be able to connect people with businesses. So connectivity. Successful business collaboration is built on the premise of connectivity and being able to connect people. You connect with them, and then you now connect others with people that already have these businesses that have volume, they have frequency, and they have value. Please, let's please put in the chat box the kind of businesses that you know that can tick these boxes of value, frequency, and volume. I want to see in the chat box what you think sell or business you can go into that actually has like all these three put together: value, volume, and frequency. That is, it gives value to people, so people are looking for them. It also gives it has a big volume because many people are in this kind of businesses. I mean, many people use this kind of a thing. Or maybe I should put it differently. What are those things that you cannot but buy at least once a week? At least once a week. Food, very good. Okay, what else? Food. Like, in fact, every day you must buy food, especially if you have little children. I mean, if you are there alone, you can decide to fast for 40 days and 40 nights. What are other things that you think that if you do not have in a week, you are very, very, very data, recharge cards, very good. Very, very good. We have very smart people in the room. So this is what we are saying. Food has volume, it has frequency, and it has value because there's little or nothing you can do without food. And we have so many opportunities in Nigeria. We have to leverage on our population. It's a whole lot. And we have to recognize and tap into these opportunities so that we can contribute sustainably into our economic development. All right. So collaboration for sustainable navigation of this dynamic time. Now, like I said, all those indices we put up are things that you must have if you want to have a thriving business or thriving businesses. But some people already have all of these things. So they only want us to collaborate with them. And they are very innovative. Remember, innovation is also part of what we said we must have if we want to do any business at all. Okay, so some of these innovative industries are in the financial institution, because right now, the financial institution are even thinking of going into crypto. Okay, cleaning and hygiene industry, very innovative as well. Healthcare industry is very, very innovative now with the supplement production and stuff. Yeah, yeah, fuel for cars and all of that. Then the transportation industry too, for fuel, very innovative. There are many businesses you can actually do in all these spheres that we are talking about: data, recharge cards, fuel, food, real estate, telecom industry. That's where data is. Agricultural space, that's where food is. The transportation space, that's where the petrol and gas comes in. Now, I want us to quickly look at opportunities in the telecom industry. We have all agreed that data, recharge cards, even NEPA, energy too, is a must have. Like if we don't have lights now, we won't be able to charge our devices. We won't be able to be on this call. If we do not have data, there's no way we'll be here. So in telecommunication, there are opportunities, and I want to introduce one that is very low hanging to us tonight. In the agri industry, there is one also that is very innovative that I will be showing us tonight as well. So in the telecom industry, you have connectivity and communication, you have economic growth, you have financial inclusion, and you have innovation and technology. What I want to introduce to you tonight is under the innovation and technology. And so it's going to be done online. And that makes it very easy for everyone, because this means that you can have your own businesses and you can still be doing this. I introduced myself as the Group MD at Copsol Group. This means that I have my 9 to 5 businesses in Copsol Group. I also have Flourish Online A to Z.com. So online businesses that I just make residual income from, and I introduce to people over time, over and over and over again. So most of the time, the kind of money we are looking for is actually in the business we are trying to avoid. This speaks to me succinctly because for a very long time, I didn't want to do any online business. But I was looking for big money. Okay, and big money is online. It's just that we have to be very careful to choose the good online businesses that we will be in. So let's look at telecom industry. That's job creation, education, smart cities, and the Internet of Things, virtual top-up. In summary, the telecom industry serves as a critical enabler for economic development. As a matter of fact, a research points to telecoms as the hope of any hailing business opportunity, any hailing economy, rather. Any economy that is going down south. One research said telecom is actually the savior of such economies. So, like in Nigeria, the telecommunication industry is trillions of dollars, trillions of naira industry. Telecommunication is actually now the new oil well. It has replaced our oil in terms of productivity and in how it's it contributes to the country's GDP. Okay, so it is already the new oil well. Look at, remember we said that any business that will thrive must have volume, it must have frequency, and it must have value. Now, telecommunications, like I said earlier, this is the silver lining in a recovering economy like ours. All right. In the telecom industry, when you look at the analysis, we have 250 million active SIM cards in this country. 250 million active, not just SIM cards, active SIM cards. That's what we have. Because most of us even have 10 active SIM cards. Like we give the staff, we use them. For me, I have personally, I have four active SIM cards. Because you never can tell which one will have good service and which one will not have. So, active SIM cards in Nigeria, you have 250 million. And I mean, for anybody in the telecom industry, this is good volume. This is a very good volume to even start with. Then 3 million Nigerians recharge their phones per hour. All these research and results and whatever we are talking about, they are from NCC. And they should know, okay? 14 billion naira per day is what we spend on recharge. Because everybody is online. 14 billion per day. That's what we spend on recharge. Now, 446 billion naira. Please take note, because you know we said we are looking for businesses that will have volume, that will have frequency, and that will have value. And of course, we've seen the value in the telecom industry, because without data, there's no way we can be on this call. All right. And without recharge card, we won't even be able to run our businesses. So 21.4 trillion naira per year. I told you is a multi-trillion naira business. So 21.4 trillion naira per year is what we spend on recharge. You see, so the volume is there, the frequency is there, the people that would buy, we are all here. There is a lot, we have a lot of people in Nigeria. So telecom has overtaken oil sectors in contribution to GDP, says FBN Kirst. Okay, so and this has been since 2020, because during the lockdown, the only thing we were doing was to communicate. And Nigeria phone subscribers spend 242 billion every month. That's the business name. So data has become the fastest growing commodity all over the world. Little wonder that the industry where it is operated, that is the telecom industry, is now being celebrated as the new oil well. So our data consumption has very high frequency. The volume is high. And of course, the value is very, very clear. The value is clear and the frequency is there. So let's quickly look at everybody is on the phone. We all know this. Our smartphones had already become an addiction. Then, you know, we all know this is no longer news. The subscribers are increasing by the day. And then, you know, right now, the way you recharge your phone is through the bank. So the banks are making a hell of money off all of us. Every now and again, you see the bank sending you messages, their customer, like this one that I'm showing you, buy airtime and data or pay for subscription directly from your account and whatever. That's because there is a lot of money. So the truth is, the service providers, that is the MTN, Glo, and all of them, they give 5% to the banks because they have VTUs. VTU is a virtual top-up. And it is the part of the telecom business that I want to introduce to you that can give you a generational wealth. I can assure you of that, and you will see. It is not magic, it is business. It is not MMM, it is business. It's not money doubling. No, it is business. And it is in the telecom industry. All right, so because the banks are making money there, they've already jettisoned their normal duty of come and open bank accounts. It is now, every now and again, come and pay for subscription, come and buy data and all of that. And of course, we've said this, the telecom industry has taken over. All right. So now what we should start thinking about is how can we also make our own out of this telecom industry? From all the airtime of 242 billion, from even if we make 0.001%, how can we do this? And this is what this VTU business has come to show you tonight. There is a company that has already checked all the boxes of what businesses that will thrive should look like. It is called Top Up and Get Reward. It's in the telecom industry. And all they want, because they are competing with the banks, so to say, all they want now are collaborators, connectors to come together so that they can grow their database. Because we all know that the more the merrier. Like if I sell 1,000 recharge cards to 100 people, it's going to be better off for me if I'm going to sell 1 million to 1 billion people. You know, I'm going to make more. So they just want to grow their database and they are looking for partners. So if we are in this business or if you are joining this business, you only need to see yourself as a partner because that's what they are looking for. And it is not so that you can come and sell recharge card. No. So they are a dedicated company through which the hidden financial treasures of telecoms gets to people like you and I so that we can gain financial freedom. They already have the license and all of that. We don't have to go for NCC license again. They have already done all of these things for us. It's just for us to check in and be on the business with them as partners. So their premier products are recharge cards and all of that for all networks. And the business can be conducted worldwide. Okay? Their sole aim is to give people that want financial freedom exactly what we want, because I honestly want to be financially free. And I hope we all know that being financially free is not only about making money, is you have to make enough money that can satisfy everything you need and then you still have more. That is financial freedom. Their products include DSTV payments, Airtel, MTN, Glo, 9Mobile, PACN payments, all of these are the products, okay? And the only thing you need, you know, to get signed on, to do this business is a VTU. And like I said, a VTU is a virtual top-up portal, you know? VTU is virtual top-up. This is what the banks are also using to do the transfer that they are doing. So it gets more interesting because what will now happen is that what the banks are doing, and they are sending you messages all over the place, you can do right there on your own phone. Once you have your own VTU, once you sign up on the VTU portal for TGR, you can do your own recharge by yourself, and you can buy your data by yourself right there on your phone. You can pay your NEPA bills and you can do your DSTV recharge all by yourself, because the VTU is an online vending portal used for the effective management and distribution of digital prepaid products, like airtime, data, and you can also make your bill payments. All right. So, how much is this VTU? It's not 1 million, it's not 500,000, it's not even 100,000. So, because it's a shared product. You are sharing this VTU with TGR, top up and get reward. And you are going to use your phone, just your phone. Now, how do I make money? Because the sole aim of running a business is to make money and make profit. So how does this work? I'll just explain to you very briefly. Once you sign up on the TGR platform and you start making your recharge, you start buying your recharge card, you start buying your data, you will start making money, because they are going to give you cash back. Cash back means when you buy anything, when you buy your recharge, if you are charging your phone for 1,000 naira, they give you back 2% of what you have charged your phone with. But meanwhile, before you are able to do that, you must be able to buy packages. The package you purchase, like 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, and 50,000 naira, are actually, these payments are the payments for the VTU. We are always advising people to pay, to do the 50,000 naira package, because it's the best on this, and I'll tell you why it is the best as we go on. But these are the packages. Meanwhile, as you sign up on TGR with these packages, they also give you what we call PVs. Please take note of this as well. 10 PV, 20 PV, 100 PV. You can see that the PVs are also increasing as the package increases. The PVs are what to use to win incentives. It is the accumulation of these PVs that give you incentives in TGR. But the best package ever is 50,000 if you really want to run the business well. Now, immediately these are the bonuses. Now we are getting to what is a need for us. When you start up with this business, remember, you are not going to NCC to register anything. It's already done. You don't have to have an office and then put somebody there or people there to work for you. They have their office in Magodo GRA, phase 2, in Ikeja, Lagos. So they have an office. All they want are connectors. They want us to join them so that we can build the database. We can invite others. We can talk to others. And because we are doing this, this is why they are giving us the incentives, because they know that before they can compete with the banks, they must be extra. They cannot just say, oh yeah, come and be doing your VTU with us, leave the banks you have been using before. They realize that to get us, so from the 5% that the service providers give them, they are ready to part with this 2%. 2% of the airtime and data that we are buying. Remember, 5% of all the data and airtime you buy goes to the banks. Whichever bank you are using, collect 5% from the service providers. The same 5% is what they are giving TGR. But because TGR is, well, let me say they are magnanimous too, because they can decide not to be wise, and then they want to compete with the banks without giving incentives. But these are the incentives they give so that people can sign up on their platform and populate their database. So when you buy anything, your airtime or data, they give you back 2%. Now, from your registration money, that is all the packages here, if you sign in on 50,000 naira, immediately you sign, they give you 10%, which is 5,000 naira. They give you back 5,000 naira so that you can use it to run your account, to know exactly how it works. Then when you buy anything, they give you 2%. For your TV subscription, you have 0.5%. For your PHCN payment, they give you back 1%. This airtime and data and all of these things don't really stop with you alone. If you bring in anybody to, whatever that person buys, you still earn some 0.00 something. It could be 10 naira, it could be 10 kobo, it could be anything, but they will still give you money. If you're on 50,000 naira, they give it to your 10th generation. Okay, so let's just look at this briefly before I go into other things like this transaction. For instance, if you have, you can also do this transaction for a third party. Like somebody needs to buy airtime, you can give the person airtime and you collect the 2% back. But the place you can truly make much money is when you are a connector. Because when you bring people in, you earn, let's even get there. Let me not preempt that. So let's look at this transaction. So you have 0.15% of all network transactions. Whatever network you are doing for other people, you have 0.15. So like if you have 1% of 12 million affiliates, that's 120,000 people. And you buy 200, and these people buy only 200 naira airtime. We know that we buy more than that. 0.15% of 200 is 30 kobo. 30 kobo multiplied by 120,000. You know how much that is. So that's how much you will make. Okay. At this stage, if anybody has a question, please put in the chat box. We will answer everything together at the end of the session. Now, and I'm not joking, you can earn between 10K and 100,000 naira daily, depending on the number of people you have in your structure. I'm not saying that they are going to fly. I mean, this money will just be given to you free of charge, or you just have it like that. No, you have to be able to talk to people. You have to be able to get your colleagues interested in the business. Okay, so you can make up to 10,000 naira daily in this business. It's a connective business. You can see Facebook and Dangote. You can see the Dangote business and Facebook business. Is because Facebook is in the connecting economy. That's why it's making so much money. So connectivity is key, and these people are connectors. That's me right there. We are connectors. We like to connect people to businesses. Like Obasanjo is also a connector. He was the one that connected MTN to Nigeria. And here we are today. For every MTN you use *5554, Obasanjo has 1 naira of that money. Okay? So it's more money in your bank when you tell more people. So the benefits, you have affiliate income. When you refer, you earn. When you refer anybody, you have 22% of the person's direct referral. So if you are bringing somebody in on 50,000 naira, you will get 10,450 naira for introducing that person. And then if that person brings another person, you will still have 5% as an indirect referral. Up to your 10th generation, if you are on 50,000 naira, you will still be earning, and you will earn 1.5%. You can make a lot of money from here. We are going to demonstrate this. I'm going to show you my back office, and then you see how money is made. Okay? So look at this one. This is a beggar, but he makes a lot of money, and he has a water production factory, and he runs transportation business in the city of Lagos. That's the essence of Kobo Kobo businesses. You can also do client services. I said that in passing. You can do for people and earn money. You can print e-cards, e-pins. If you have a shop and then you print them out, you cut them out, and the shop girls can sell. Okay? And we have leadership programs. Depending on how many people you have brought in. If you bring in a lot of people, remember I talked to you about PVs. Like for instance, if you start with a minimum of 10,000 or 50,000 naira, you will accumulate a lot of point values. And when you have 10,000 PVs, the company will give you 120,000 naira. Every month you make up to 10,000 PVs, you will have 120,000 naira. And then if you grow your team, it's a teamwork. If you grow your team and you have 25,000 PVs, you will be given 750,000 naira or a trip to Dubai. Okay? So a lot of people have won all of these things. People that we can see, people we know. They have qualified for Dubai trips and then if you become a gold director by having 100,000 PVs, then you can have 5 million naira or 5 million naira worth of car. Okay, so and it's a group thing. The PVs are actually calculated based on your team. It's not only for you, it's not only what you have made. So everybody in your team, whatever they are making, is going to be calculated for you. So these are people that have won. There are people that we know. When you become a star director by making 500,000 PVs, then you will win 10 million naira. 10 million naira as a bonus. This business is very rewarding. It's very valuable. It's something that is not going to go under forever, because as far as there is internet, there will always be telecoms, and there will always be, once you use data, once you are still using data, you will always be in business. Now, if we do not try to create the future we truly want, then God forbid that we have to endure the future we get, because we also know that these governments, our governments generally, our leaders they don't even have any plans for us. So it's better we start planning our future by ourselves, because our future, I don't really mean that our own future as individuals, but our children's future, you know? It's getting gloomier by the day. This one, even before it was signed in, he had already started telling us that we should be ready for a tough time. So if we don't create that future that we want, these are the packages and these are what you can actually make buying into this. So this chart had been made mathematically. It's not that we just put it together. This is the real thing, the exact calculation of how much you can make if you sign up for this business. So let me show you closely and in a bit. If you have level 1, like if you come in with people on 10,000 naira package, if you have people under you that have 10,000 naira packages, on your level 1, that is if you bring them in, you will have 22% of their package, and that's 2,090 naira. So assuming you sign up now and you get to work and you tell your colleagues and you get them interested and they too sign, those people that will sign directly under you are in your level 1. You will earn 22% of whatever they are coming in with. This is 2,090 naira. Like if you have 10 affiliates only, if you are bringing in 10 persons, you can bring in as many people as you want or as you can ever have. But even if you have just 10, your earnings on your level 1 is already 20,090 naira. And your point values will be 200. Remember, the point values are also very useful to earn you 120,000 naira, to earn you 750,000 naira, to earn you the 5 million, 10 million, and all of that. So, because it's a group thing, you already have 200. If they will have it, so they will calculate it for them. Now, if these people that you have brought in, these 10 people, if they also go out and bring in their own 10 people each, these people they are bringing in will be on your level 2. And on this level 2, you will still earn 5%. So 5% of 10,000 is 237 naira 50 kobo. Remember, your 10 affiliates are bringing in 10, 10, 10, that's 100. So if they are brought in 100, you will have 47,500. And then your PVs will grow to 2,000 PVs. You see, you are moving up both monetarily and also in points. Your points are getting higher and you are getting nearer incentives, as it were. By level 3, that is, these people on level 2, when they go out and they bring their own 10, 10, 10, your group people would already now be, your group people will now be 1,000. 1,000 people will be in your team. And because you have 5% of what they are bringing in, you have 475,000 naira. We are making the money. It's not that they are just putting it here. We are making the money. And I will show you in a bit. Now, when you get to level 4, you will have 2.5%. It drops 2.5%. Then level 5 to 1.5% and level 6 to 1.5%. This is if you sign in on level on 10,000 naira. This is why we always advise people to do 50,000, because your earning stops on level 6. If you are on lower packages, your earning will stop on level 6. So whoever signs in under this level 6 people, they won't give you any commission and you will not have any earnings and you will not have their point value. So it's 50,000 naira once and for all. If you sign up with that, then you will have all these incentives. By the time you get to this level 6, you already have 20 million PVs. So you are able to make the 10 million car award. You are able to, you would have taken the 5 million car award. You would also have taken the 750,000 naira Dubai trip. You will have taken the 120,000. There are a lot of people that we know. I just started this year and I've moved up quite a lot, you know, in the business. So look at the calculation of the money you will have, 142,500,000. With all the incentives that you will have earned, the benefits here, that is your car awards and all of that, you will come up to 159,668,000, almost 160 million. This had been mathematically calculated, and this is the true exact calculation. This is easier for those of us, or for those of you that are working in a regulated place, because you have colleagues that you can form platforms with and say, this is what I'm doing, come and do, and then you sign them just like that. It can be strategically done, and it is possible. Okay, so that's if they are even coming in on this, the breakdown. I won't stay on this because we've explained that earlier on. So if you are doing Fantastic 20, that is, if you are putting 20 people, actually this particular calculation was what I saw and made me to sign up for this business. Because if you have just 20 people, 20 that are registered with you with 10,000 naira, you can build it up to 9 billion. And honestly speaking, me, I've been chasing these billions for quite a while. So when I saw billion, I'm like, from 10,000 naira business, they said, yes, okay, let's try it. I will start with 50,000. So I started with 50,000 and we are building it. And I know that with resilience, I will get there, you know? So it's very possible with these calculations, how it can go, what we can truly make. Okay, so this is 50,000 naira. If you do Fantastic 10, and your 10 also will be signing up with 50,000 naira. All right, so are they even legit? Are they registered? These are their certifications. So you know that we are dealing with legitimate people. This is a letter of recommendation from the Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy. So they are very legal. They are not any MMM or whatever. That's the CEO of the company with the then Minister for Communication when he was being presented with his award. And I want to just remind us that it is very risky to be poor. Very, very risky. I think I should draw the pulse and let us ask our questions if there are any. But let us also remember that it doesn't matter what resources we have before us. If we do not know how to make use of them, they will just be useless. Our phone, our devices are actually resources we bought with our own money. We should make use of them. We shouldn't allow our phones to be smarter than us. They can produce that kind of money. Look at this one right here. Look at him. He has everything he needs. Just like some of us will have our phones, our iPad, and we are not even using them a lot. You know, every day I keep discovering a lot of value on my phone. This one now has everything. He is too lazy to put on the stove and is asking when chicken will be ready. The chicken will never be ready. That's just the reality. So turn your phone into an income channel. Make sure that you have plan B. If you have any question for now, before we go to the agric business, please raise up your hand so that we can tackle it at this point. If you have any question on the top up and get reward, please raise up your hands and let's talk about it. You can also unmute yourself and talk, or you put it in the chat box. Any question? No question? Okay. So please think about this. What is your plan B? Everybody, we must even have plans A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, this little girl is one of the qualifiers. I think we've said more than enough on this. Let's go to the agri business. This is Inclusive Food Ecosystem Limited. This just launched on the 1st of December, and it's such a sweet business to be in. Hey, we are talking about food here. Hey, you see, the agri business also has already left that time of people just going to the farms with cutlass and all. We are now online. That's why we call this agri-innovate. So let me just explain to you verbatim what this iFood is. It's an agricultural business, but with innovation. Remember, I told you that some of these industries have gone innovative. They've gone online. They've put a lot of innovations into what they are doing. So iFood has the plans of producing organic foods, organic only. They have farmlands. They've been on this for like 3 years. They've gone to Shanghai in Benin or whatever to go and learn from that Nigerian man that Nigeria frustrated out, and he now had multi-billion-dollar farm somewhere in Lome or something like that. So these people, they are a crop of young guys. They put innovation into it. You can order your food online. Everything they are selling is organic. And just like TGR, when you buy food, they give you cash back. Meanwhile, their foods are also cheaper because they've cut off the middlemen. The middlemen had been totally cut off because most of the time, these are even the reasons that the foods to start with are expensive. So on the iFood platform is a membership platform as well, just like TGR. You have to register, but the registration is a flat rate of 3,150 naira only. That's your registration fee. And on that platform, once you get on the platform, you can buy food. Right now, the 4 types of food they have, because they don't want to be overwhelmed, they are still going into everything. And they are already global. They are already sending food to Canada. Only yesterday, I was trying to get food across to my children. They're already sending food to Canada, USA, UK. These are the 3 places they are sending to outside of Nigeria. Now, you can buy your rice. We have 4 items on iFood for now: rice, onions, palm oil, and yam. A bag of rice, long grain rice. It's because I finished my food. I would have shown you rice for 42,000 naira only. That's how much iFood is selling. And like I said, all these people, they have the businesses set up, but they need people, because people make it happen. People make it happen. So they are trying to give incentives so that their database can be populated. So they give cash back and they give incentive as well. When you bring people, when you help them to bring people, they give you 1,000 naira per person. So if you bring 1,000 people, you have 1 million naira. Cool. And it's possible to bring 1,000 people. It's possible. We work in places where there are human beings. We are on social media. We are on groups. We are in the churches. We are everywhere. Like some of us are actually members of some churches that the population is even bigger than the population of Lagos State. So we can have this, we can make it happen. All right, so that's what iFood is all about. They give you cash back. They give you organic food. They give you bonuses when you bring people. When people that you have brought, when they buy food, they will still give you something, no matter how small. Okay, this time I've been ordering a lot of rice for churches because of the go fishing and stuff, and I know how much I've been making, you know. So this is about the iFood, the agri-innovate economy. The vision statement is there. Like I said, is agri-innovate, that is agric with innovation. So it's a 5-in-1, is an app. You'll be able to sign into the app and order your food. You pay online. You can even get let's even go to the benefits, because there are many benefits to this. Even more than, see, it's an organic revolution. I actually call it food revolution. This one sweetens my heart because in this country. So anything that can give us food, is welcome. And food, not just any food like that, organic food, because the rubbish we have been eating also, they will use carbide to ripen whatever. They will put rubbish chemical to make it fatter, all sort of rubbish that we have been eating. So these ones have come with organic revolution. And in fact, I think all of us should support them by being part of this business. It's an organic revolution. You buy only organic food on this platform. Nothing but organic food on this very platform. Then another thing is that they teach us right at your back office. You will know how to do it yourself, how to plant organically, So they are teaching us organic gardening because they know that the more the merrier. The more we know how all these things work, the better for everybody. Part of their own thing is that they want us to eat well. They want us to eat healthy. Eating well, because we are going to buy these foods at subsidized rates. Now, eating healthy, because we are going to eat organic food. And we are going to be taught how to grow our own food. Upon just 3,150 naira registration, we have all of these benefits. You see, you will have your do-it-yourself organic garden. Also, you can have your you can have your food delivered to your home. Then, when you also register, when you register, you earn a total of about 40 million. You can earn up to 40 million from the registration matrix level only. Depending on the kind of people, this is why we have to tell a whole lot of people. So, and this can cycle up to level 12. And you are just, actually the 3,000, your 3,000 is your registration fee. The 150 naira on top of it is for pay stack, because it's a pay stack that guarantees this platform to make it secure. So we pay through Paystack, and Paystack takes the 150. So that's why the registration is 3,150. Ordinarily, it is 3,000 from iFood. Okay? And from this 3,000, you will get all these, benefits that I've talked about. They will train you in organic farming, both for rural and urban participants. You can do it in your background. You can do it. When I even attended one where they were telling us how to grow it on the wall. So even if you don't have soil, you can grow on the wall. Then you have convenient home delivery. We are going to have iMats in every area. So the iMats will make your delivery very cheap. And you can also be part of the iMat. It is a business that you can do. It's like buying the franchise. You give us the warehouse, and then people that have ordered food we put the food that have been ordered in your warehouse, and then they give you commission on every food, 20% commission on every food that is dropped in your warehouse. So if you have a warehouse, you can also think of being a franchise owner with them, but you must be registered first. Now, monthly cashbacks. You have your cashbacks. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. And if you sign anybody under you, they give you 1,000, like I said. If that person signs anybody, they keep giving you 50 naira, 50 naira, 50 naira on everybody that will be in your group. When these people buy food, they still give you some commission. And there are so many business opportunities, like I said. You can also bring up your farmland. They are looking for partners. We don't have enough hands. We are many in Nigeria, and they are trying to make sure that we all have food, so that it's not that people will pay for food and then there won't be food. Right now, the rice components of the business is being grown in Sokoto and Kano, I think. Yeah. And then the yam is from Benue, and the onion from Borno. Of course, the palm oil is from the southeast. There are many business opportunities and residual income. A lot of residual income is here. And the thing is, you can also have more than one account. Because it is 3x3 matrix, you may not understand that if you have not been in online businesses. The best thing to do is to sign yourself first, and then sign 3 accounts under yourself. So whoever you are bringing in, you now start signing them under those 3, so that the benefits can still reach you and your household. The 3 you are signing directly under yourself could be your children, could be your spouses, could be yourself if you have other email addresses. Okay, so you have residual, you can use it to do corporate. Like I told you now, that we've been ordering rice for the churches. There's a lot of money to be made in these businesses, and many opportunities as well. Another one is that they also turn your waste to wealth. They are going to teach us all of this. They're going to teach us all of this. We sort our household waste into degradable and non-degradable waste, deliver it to our neighborhood distribution center. There's going to be distribution centers that will be assigned to our community to receive free cooking gas and free food in return. So all the waste in our area, we can turn them to wealth by getting them together. If we decide to be the neighborhood center, they collect from us. They collect this from us and give us free cooking gas, and free food in return. That is converting the waste to wealth. So many, so many products. I've told you about the multi-level affiliate program where you bring in people and those you have brought in also will bring in others. This can take you to like 40 million in a month. These are the compensation prices, yes. It can take you to 40 million naira in a month if you are doing it well. Like I said, it's a 3 by 10. Even those who buy food under you will still get something out of what they are doing. The direct affiliate is 33.3%, which is 1,000 naira off the 3,150 you are signing in. Then the level bonuses, Agrinovate purchase multi-level cash back as you buy. I've said that. Then if you join now, you will also be part of the foundation um, members. And the foundation leaders are going to be given bonuses as time goes on because, I mean, when we start a business newly, it's not going to be all rosy. So some of us that have joined, when immediately they start, right now that they have just started, they are going to compensate us with certain bonuses as leaders because sometimes, oh, you are booking and then the platform, there is nobody to lead you through. Everything is new, you have to call Mrs. Olaoshebiko and all of that. But as time goes on, everything is going to be smooth. And those ones are the people that are coming to enjoy. But those of us that have started it with them, they also want to recognize that and give us leaders bonus. As time goes on, we are going to be winning. The CEO says he puts aside 250 naira, even from this 3,000 naira registration fees. The 250 naira is for him to accumulate over time, and then they can start giving those who have been performing well cars, houses, all expenses, paid trips, and all of that. Then you also have lower level global leaders bonus. It's a monthly global income share of 100 naira for top 100 performers among participants from level 0 to 9. So if we had 1 million registration during a month, for example, the 100 naira, with the person with the highest number will earn the 100 naira. Like if you have 1 million persons, so if you multiply that by 100 naira, or if you even have 100 persons, if you multiply that by 100 naira, it's quite a lot. I mean, these are money that are just coming in residually. Now, this is the cashback structure from level 1 up to level 10. Okay, actually up to level 12. So from your level 1, the number of downlines, if you have 3 downlines, like I said, if you sign up your 3 people, you will earn 150 because you have 50 naira on each person, apart from the 1,000 naira that they will give you for bringing them. Then on level 2, you have 9 persons. If you add to the former 3, it becomes 12. So you will have 450 naira up until you get to your level 12. By the time you are getting to level 12, see what you are making. 26 million naira, your total earnings, when you add it to other incentives, it is 13, almost 40 million naira. That's why they said 40 million naira in 1 month, because it's possible for you to get to level 12 in a month. Okay. So I've already told you how it works, but if you want this, if you want these slides, if you want these training slides, can be shared. The meeting is recorded. We share with you. And I would like for you to let us know if you really understand what we have said. Please put in the chat box, yes, if you understand. If you do not understand, don't even shy away from putting no, so that we know where we are starting from again. Maybe some other time, will not be today. If you understand all I have said, put yes in the chat box. If you prefer to talk, please unmute yourself and let me know whether you understand all that I have said. Okay, yes. Who else understands? Who understands? Who understands? Just put yes in the chat box if you understand. If you do not understand, put no. I want to stop sharing this screen now. I want us to, if you got value and you would like to start this business, I mean, the two of them or one of them, whichever, let me see your yes in the chat box as well. If you would want to start this, let us have your yes in the chat box. Did you get value and you think that is something that you will want to do? I want to show us how to do the TGR, how money is made in the TGR. I want the first, okay. If you are here and you are still with us, put your number and your service provider in the chat box. Put your number and your service provider in the chat box. I need just 5 persons. Your number and your, okay, Mrs. All right, somebody is just joining. All right. Put your number and your service provider in the chat box. Nobody is putting. Okay. I want to show us how TGR works. So I'm going to stop sharing this.
Where's the chat box?
Oh, okay. You don't know the chat box?
I can't find it here.
The chat box is, if you know where your speaker is, where your audio is, let's start from that place. Depending on your own, if you are joining on the
Also,
computer.
chat box. Okay, I've
Yeah.
seen it.
All right, so
Thank you.
I need only 5 persons. So once we have 5, that will be okay. You have a service provider now. Your service provider is either MTN or Glo. Somebody said I don't have a service provider. All right, so let me
I'm going
quickly.
to tell you my name then, because
No, I don't want to tell. I want you to locate the chat
okay,
box.
sorry, I've seen it.
If you can't locate the chat box, and if you are not one
I've
of the
seen it.
5, if you are not one of the 5 persons, then you have missed out. Okay, so let me quickly share my screen again. I want to share I want to share with us how TGR works. All right. So, I mean, in conclusion, we'll come back to conclusion. But let me quickly share this. All right, so this is my portal. This is my account. This is my back office in Top Up and Get Reward. You can see I'm just signing in today and I already have money. So every day in this business, you must make money because every day people must recharge. Somebody must be there recharging his or her data or his or her phone with data or recharge card. Somebody will be buying NEPA code, NEPA token, or somebody is paying for DSTV subscription. Okay, so all those, I just want to give you a quick peek into how to make money in the business. Now, look at this commission wallet. This place, this is where you see current commission. It has 2,665 in it. Every night, I withdraw my money. Most days, in fact, sometimes I make up to 30,000 naira in a day. Sometimes I make up to 10,000 naira. Today is Sunday. People are still going to buy against tomorrow. So I'm not going to withdraw this money until about 10 p.m. By 10 p.m. when I'm withdrawing, this will have risen to at least 10,000 plus. And that's like every day. Now, the people that I told to bring out to put their numbers and their service providers, we're going to use them to demonstrate how to make money. So this is my account. This is my commission wallet. And I can withdraw all the money in the commission wallet to my wallet. Oh, why did that happen? Okay. The company wants me to log in again. So I am logging in again. All right. So you can see that I have 2,669. Just watch the figure. I'm going to withdraw everything in that commission wallet to my wallet because that red wallet is where I can spend the money. So this commission wallet, I'm going to send all the money there. I can withdraw everything. I will send it to the other wallet. So let's say that I want to take out 266. $2,669. All right. So I'm taking out 2,669. I will just put send. That's 2,669. You can see, please watch this. You can see that it's only 16 kobo left in this commission wallet. Just 16 kobo. And when we now look at the other wallets where I can spend money, you will see that it has increased because I sent that money to it. From this wallet, I can send money straight to my bank account from this very wallet. And I can also buy stuffs. I can buy airtime, I can recharge NEPA, I can do subscription, I can buy airtime, I can buy data. So for those that I collected their numbers, we are going to do some recharges for them right now. And we are going to do for 5 of them. All right. So, Mrs. Shotolu, you didn't put your service provider.
It's MTN, ma. It's MTN.
Were you the person that stood in as a co-host for me when our dear Mrs. Oweye ran away?
You are correct, ma.
Okay. Otherwise, I wouldn't have given you because the instruction was put your number and service. My own is hard teacher.
Thank you, ma.
My own teacher is the teacher Oku. Okay, so we have copied our number, and she said it's MTN. So what I'm going to do now will be to come back to this place, and we want to buy airtime recharge. It's going to be very minimal, but it's just to demonstrate. So if I want to buy airtime now, I'll click on airtime recharge. This is just on my device. So. And then because it's MTN, you have to highlight MTN. So you click on MTN. And I'm going to put a number right there. Okay. And then I put the amount I want to give her. Let me give her, for being my co-host, I'll give you 500. I'll give others 200. Okay, so this is 500.
So much.
So I'll just click on pay. Please let us know in the chat box also when you get, you can see transaction successful. In a jiffy.
I've received 500. Thank you so much, ma.
You see? So that is for her. We've already given her that. She had the 500 naira recharge. Let's look at others, and then we will now see how I would have made money. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So the second person is Alexandria. Where you are not serious. You are the one that should give me recharge for taking the call on your behalf. Ajilore Bossedi. Okay, so 9 Mobile.
That's me, ma. Thank you, ma, in advance, ma.
All right. I like your faith. You are demonstrating the faith that it will go through, because it will truly
I'm optimistic, ma.
So now look at the airtime recharge. It's going to take us also to this place. And you said Glow, right?
9 Mobile.
Oh, 9 Mobile, sorry. So you highlight 9 Mobile. You must make sure that the color comes out. Okay? So I'm just going to paste that and then put 200. You were not my co-host, so you have 200, and we'll soon see that transaction successful. Okay, so that's the second person. Now let's look at the third person.
My line has been recharged, ma. Oh, thank you.
You see, it's as fast as light.
I'm telling you, so
fast
soon.
as light.
Wow.
Very, very smooth. Okay.
Wow.
We have everything to gain. We have nothing at all to lose. Instead of Lobamira recharge card, if you see the way I do shakara in my house, especially for NEPA something, when the NEPA light goes off, I just go onto my phone, oh yeah, load the, instead of, somebody was telling me that the husband would drive out of their estate, go and recharge NEPA. I said, kilo day. He looks it there on now. God has brought us, because the more we are moving on, the more innovative we are getting, and the easier life is. If we buy into it, if we trust the system. Okay, so this is the third person, Fumilayo Akinwande. But this person did not put the service provider. Okay, so I'm going to skip that person. I don't know why, but Glow. I don't understand that. Celestina, is your service provider Glow? I don't want to throw away money.
Yes, ma. Good evening, ma.
Oh.
I actually use Glow, but I had issues with my Zoom on the Glow line, so I had to use this phone.
Okay.
What I meant was that I didn't get the first part of your question or of your remark on we putting our phone numbers and the service provider there. I had issues with network. That was why I stated there. I don't know why.
So you are on Glow anyway?
Yes, that's my main line, man. Thank you. Because I don't even know the number of this particular phone that I'm using.
Okay, so we are going to our dear TGR. TGR
Okay,
is where everybody should be.
Thank you, ma.
You can see how seamless. So that is Glow, right? So for
yes,
Glow, you put your number. Confirm that what you have there is your number. 080. Okay.
55632987.
You were not my host. You are earning only 200 naira.
Thank you, man. God bless
Next
you.
Next time you will be my host.
Okay, man.
Transaction fee. Are you sure that's your number?
Oh. Why are you in my room? Put the AirPod down.
080 55632
Yes, man. That's the number. My big network.
And it's Glow.
Yes, it's Glow.
No, we don't have issue with network here. Are you sure you didn't port?
No, man. That's my main line.
Okay, it says transaction processing. Let's see. We've not done Glow. We've done Airtel. I mean, we've done 9 Mobile. We've done MTN. So you see how fast, while we are waiting for this transaction to go on, to go in, to get through, let me quickly show you something now from that commission. You know that I use my account to buy all these things. So they are going to pay me commission. You will see what will happen now. Look at, see the commission wallet that we left 16 kobo. Can you see 14 naira? Can you see? And how did I make the money? You see, I bought 200 naira 9 Mobile for 009 by Flourishing Great K. That's my username. And so they paid me 4 naira. I bought 500 MTN for 08144611325. They gave me 10 naira. Okay, so this is how money is made. So I already have 14 naira in my commission wallet. So this is how we earn money. This is how money is made. Look at all this money that you are seeing here. All this commission, 2 naira, 20 naira, 50 kobo, 20 kobo, 50 kobo, 70 kobo, 1 naira, 350, 2. These are people, I'm in my house. I don't even know them. I don't know some of them. Okay, so like if you sign up now, you are going to sign up under Alexia. That means that whatever you are doing, you know, it will be reflecting even with me because Alexia is in my team. And you know, when you see 7 naira 40 kobo, this is for confirm, this is for cable. 4 naira, 2 naira, 10 naira. It could be, in fact, I don't even know all these names. I don't know them. So it doesn't have to be your direct referral. This is how we make money. You can see 2,375 naira. You can see all this money are just made. That's why it is residual income. It is generational income. I mean, it's like income that you don't, and that's how to make money. You know, you have a system that is making money for you even when you are sleeping. Even when you are asleep, some people are still buying recharge and you are making the money. So I think we should all take a decision to be in this business immediately. The same thing with the food business. I don't know who will not eat? Who will not eat? The glow, did the glow go in, or you still don't have it?
I still don't have it, ma.
Okay, let's try another person. We'll come back to you. It may come through. It may come through before we leave. All right, so I don't think anybody. Okay. In fact, Naomi, have I given you? Have I
No,
given
no,
now?
ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
I should actually give you. You came very early, but you were so much in a hurry. You were asking us when we will start or when we will go. Oh, it's 10 minutes now or whatever. I was reading everything. I was just like, hey, women, always in a hurry. Why? Okay, so your own is MTN, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we are clicking on MTN. Make sure that you click on MTN. If you do not click on MTN, you are not likely to get it done. You see, transaction successful. Transaction successful. Naomi, let us know if you got it.
Okay. Yeah, I've gotten it, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. So let me go back to this Glow. Maybe it's Glow Network. So we've done 4 already. Only one more. Let's try the Glow again. If it doesn't go through, then we'll have to choose somebody else.
Oh, I have to give you another number, ma.
That's for Fumilayo Akinwande, right? Whose Glow number did we try?
Celestina.
Okay, so let me copy it again. I don't think it will be fair for us to take another number from you because some other fellows have their numbers put there already.
Okay.
So let's just try it. Hopefully it sails through. And it is Glow. We paste it. Please, when I mute you, do not unmute yourself. Let's have a good meeting. Yabo Ayodele, I keep muting you, you keep unmuting yourself. We don't want any background noise, please. Transaction still failed. There's something wrong with that line. So let's just give it to somebody else. Sorry about that. But at least you've seen how it works.
Ma, if I may, I noticed a hyphen at the end of the number. Was it so with others?
There is no hyphen. No.
After the 7. Okay, after 7. I think there is a hyphen.
The hyphen was indicates that it is a Glow number.
You know,
so I think that is what is making it not go through.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, she put a hyphen. The hyphen shouldn't be there. I've just seen it too.
Okay, so it should go now. Still saying.
Maybe you shouldn't paste, ma.
I've already deleted it, so.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Transaction successful.
Thank God. Thank you, ma. Thank you, my sister. I didn't even notice the iPhone.
Okay, yes, so you see,
I've received
that,
it too.
That is it. You've received it. That is as smooth as that, is as fast as the air. So what I can advise, I think all of you are from the same group. I don't know, but at least you came in through Mrs. Oweye. What you can do is probably to form a platform, a WhatsApp platform, and then I can come to talk to you more about this. But then who will not want to do a business like this where you make money every day?
Hello, ma.
Hello.
How about my own? No.
Who is that?
0805.
What's your name?
Afolabi.
No, I said 5 and I did 5.
Okay.
I didn't promise everybody. I said 5 persons and I've done 5 persons.
Okay,
it's just to
thank
demonstrate for you to people to see how valuable it is. And you can see that I got money back, you know, so this is how you two will be getting money back. And you can do your NEPA transaction. You see NEPA bills payment, you see all sort of payments, you know, mobile data, SME data, e-pins, internet, cable TV subscription, you can pay bill. When you want to pay bill, you just click on pay bill and you click on the NEPA logo. You highlight it and then you put your disco and all that. So that is it. That's how money is made. That's how money is made. In this, there are so many other businesses, but you can see our time is fast spent. So we will leverage on these two. And I hope you will seize the opportunity, you know, to partake in this. And I was asking, who will not do a business like this? Who? Nobody has said, okay, I will not do a business like this. Who will not do this kind of business? You know, that you buy something, you are kind of taking back from your spendings. You spend money and you still get money back. You know, you spend money, you get money back. I don't know who should not do a business like this. In fact, businesses like this. And the truth of the matter is, if you do not find a way to make money, even while you sleep, you will work until you die. God forbid bad thing. That's what Warren Buffett tells us. He keeps saying it over and over again. If you do not find a way to make money while you sleep, it's most likely that that person will work until he or she dies. Okay? For me, I'm proudly addicted to becoming stronger. I don't even want to be poor at all. By the grace of God, I will not be poor. Although the Bible says the poor will not cease from the land, but the Bible did not put my name that I will be part of them. So I've made up my mind that I will not be poor. I'm not going to be poor at all. And you can read all the books in this world and watch the training, come for video, for everything. If you do not act, if you do not put action into it, you will not be building a business. Okay? If you do not put action into what we have told you tonight, you will not be building any business. So that it's not that we have come here to waste our time. Take action, take action, take action. All right. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you had a good time and I hope you had value. If you still have any question, please raise up your hand and ask your question. I am here. Okay? All right, no problem about sharing. We're actually Okay. Ajilore Bosede, you raised up your hand. Okay, tell us.
Okay. Thank you very much, ma, for the information we've really gotten. Actually, I just registered under Alexia, Mrs. Alexandra, and there were some questions that I was asking. She told me all she could, but I don't want to bombard her so much with so much question, because if you want to start something and you don't understand it, definitely you will continue troubling the person until you get the...
I don't really think that's trouble.
To me, it looks like
no,
my wahala is too much for her, actually.
No.
But
no, not at all, because that is just you trying to get clarity.
Yeah, exactly.
And it is in asking questions that we learn.
Exactly.
Please don't shy away from asking questions, because it will be useless if you are in a business that you don't understand.
Yeah.
You won't be able to thrive in it. You have to understand what you are doing. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So my question is, from the commission wallet, where we can sell our recharge cards and data to people, if I want to, do I go to my Starling, fill my Starling account with money so that it will go into my wallet? Because definitely I will exhaust the amount I have in my wallet.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, this is how it happened. What happened? After registering, I got a bonus.
Okay.
From that bonus, I was getting my recharge cards and all that. I sold data, I sold recharge cards. Although I've not really exhausted it, but once it is exhausted, how do I go about getting more money? That is just the question.
Now,
into the wallet.
Now, there's even going to be a time. I'm sharing, I hope you can all see my screen. I'm sharing that CGR platform.
I'm seeing everything, yes, ma'am. Utility bill payment, know that.
Okay. Now, you know, when you are on TGR, you go to your account. The wallet, the commission wallet, is not the wallet that you can sell things from. You mix that together.
Okay.
It is the other wallet. The commission wallet is where your commissions go into. Remember when last we checked this commission wallet, I had 14 naira. Who can remember? Yes. I had 14 naira 16. You see now, how much is there?
23.
And what that means is that some people have done some transactions.
Yeah.
You see? 5 naira, 4 naira, 4 naira, 10 naira. This is how money is made. That's just, by the way, that's not part of your question.
Yeah.
Now, what I wanted you to see is that this is where that money, the commission they gave you for registering, this is where it landed, the commission wallet. So you probably transferred it to this wallet, this other wallet.
I did, yes.
Okay? This wallet. In this wallet, you can sell recharge card, you can buy your own recharge and all of that. So your question is, that commission that you were given, when you exhaust it, how are you going to get money into this wallet?
Wallet, yes.
Okay. There are two ways, but I will really want you to use one very good one. One way is for you to go and transfer money from your normal bank into that Sterling account.
Okay, yeah.
And it will come here. But that's not a good way for somebody in business. You can see that when I wanted to purchase credit for you guys now, I didn't go to my first bank account to bring money. I spent from my commission.
Okay.
So that's what you should be working. So when we say we don't pay for credit, that's what we are saying. We no longer pay for credit. We are getting our credit free of charge because it is from the transactions of people that I have connected that those commissions are dropping. And from I took money from here now. I can, if I want to buy data now for 1,000 naira, I will take money from accumulated commission in this place. I'll buy the data and they will still give me 2%. So I really don't have to go back to my first bank account, GTP, and start putting money from there. These are some of the advantages. You get your recharge free of charge. So this is why I said there are two ways to this, but the better way is what you should use. And how do you get this money here? Tell people. Like Alexia told you, and you signed up, so you too can tell others. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
This business is more of you connecting people because they really want people on their database. So what they are giving, 22%, is what they will give you for connecting somebody. So if this person connects with 50,000 naira, you get 10,450 naira. That's a lot. So if you have 10 persons, even if it's in a week, that's 10 times 10,450. And let me tell you, in 3 days of my starting the business, I just put on my status, my WhatsApp status, and people ask questions. I signed up about 20 persons on 50,000 naira. 20 on 50,000. So it's easy. This is a business that is very easy to push. Okay, everybody is your target customer here now. Everybody. You see, somebody is asking that who is everybody uses credits. Everybody, even the Oloja, the person selling oranges they all use phones. I think it was day before yesterday or so. I was coming from the stadium. I went for a program. It was yesterday? Day before. Okay, day before yesterday. Because I knew I went yesterday, I went day before yesterday. And I wanted to buy garden eggs, but I didn't have cash. I didn't have enough cash. I love garden eggs, so when I see, I just buy bulk like that. And then the seller just said, in traffic on Ikorodu Road, he said, "Ma, I take transfer." So you see, things have changed. And we should just learn to change with times. Everything has changed. Everybody, even a beggar, the beggars have phones, so they use data. Everybody. It's just that when you now want to target those that can really sign up for you on 50,000, then you start looking at somebody who can afford to start VTU on 50,000. But to the target audience, target customers, this self-service, the question you need to ask them is that, are they giving them any cash back? Of course, there are self-services and all of that, but are they having cash back? You see, that's the word. How much have they been paying them? They pay NEPA bill by themselves through the banks, and nobody gives them back anything. But this one, the catch is that they are going to be given 1%. So in a home where you are using 250,000 naira NEPA every month, 1% is a lot. In fact, even if it's 10 naira you are using in a month, 1% is a lot. 1% is a lot because it's better than when you are not being given anything. So that's it. That's it. Any other questions so that we can call it a day? Any other question? All right. Said I've answered.
No question, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome. So quickly go back to Alexia that has invited you. She's the one that has invited you. And sign up for both the AgriNovate and the TGR. They are all good businesses, sustainable businesses. And I would ask that maybe she starts, Ms. Oweye should start a WhatsApp group for all our contacts so we can continue on WhatsApp. So that you can still ask questions on whatever you do not understand on WhatsApp. All right. Thank you very much. It's been a great evening.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, ma'am. Thank you. We'll get the WhatsApp group and then start something meaningfully and so that you'll be able to get the link and all others. We are really grateful, ma'am.
No problem. All right.